select these edges over here, and remember there's a seam over here. Okay. I'm just gonna drag them outwards and downwards. Okay. Just try to fix them up a bit from the front view. There we go. Alright, let's see. Gonna drag this edge downwards. Right. And backwards. Then let's pull these two let's say up till here. Okay. Set them up. Doesn't have to be exact just yet. Right, keep dragging the edge along the blueprint. Over here, here, and here. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's set it up. Right, and drag the edges over here. Right, let's mesh smooth quickly. Check for geometry mistakes. Okay, we're okay so far. Okay. I'm going to select these edges over here and just connect them with, yeah, 2's fine. 2 segments. Just keep moving them around. For these 2 vertices over here, actually these 3, there's no blueprint to follow. Just sort of estimate how you want it to look. Okay. Let's fix this up. Remember that these 2 vertices are hidden underneath this whole area over here, so these don't really show. So just make them look neat. Okay. Alright, as you can see, it's become it has a better corner curvature over here. We're going to define it even more in a bit. Excuse me. Now I just want to fix this part over here. Okay. Again, it's just trial and error. All I did was grab these two vertices over here and just push them inwards. Okay. Let's just loop around the edge over here and let's drag it inwards just a bit. Okay. For this part, I'm going to use my bottom view. What am I doing? Views. There we go. And I'm just going to adjust it from there. The bottom is not really as important, but it's just better to make it look neat so that you can fix it up later if you have any problems with it. Okay. Now, I just want to add another segment over here. Just a slight curvature. Loop this round and just give it a bit more curvature. Okay. Okay. Now, select these edges and connect them with one, and define that curved corner over here. Okay, and there we go. Okay. Now, I think it's pretty much safe to chamfer right now, because this whole part is done. Actually, no. We forgot about the seam. Okay. So, select these lines. Easiest way to create a seam is just chamfer it to 0.01. I like to use this amount in cars. Unless the gap's wider than that. You're going to hit Control and click the polygon icon over here and shrink it down and just reselect what's any part of the seam that's been deselected. There we go. And just go ahead and delete that. Okay. Now, you've created a seam over here that you can then extrude inwards. Now, here's your seam. But if you render it straight away like that, you might, if you haven't set up your shadows correctly, you might see straight through the car and it'll give it this unrealistic look. So to create shadows within the model without using rendering and all that, we're just going to take the border edges of each part of the body and just extrude them inwards just to create a shadow. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do that when I'm done modeling, at least the front part. Okay, and just fix up any mistakes you have here. Okay. Alright, let's chamfer. Okay, so first of all, just gonna save this as Let's save this body too. Okay, when chamfering, there might be a lot of undo using the undo command. So be ready to use that. Don't create too many steps at a time. Chamfer, take a look. If you like it, go on. If not, undo. Okay. I'm not too happy with this part, but we'll see how it looks like in the chamfers. Okay, so so saved. This part is very likely chamfered to no chamfer. So I'm just gonna test stuff out. See, okay, so I'm not gonna chamfer this. See what it looks like. Even though you can sometimes predict results, you'd be surprised how different they turn out. So I'm just gonna test it out, see what I think. Okay. Okay, well, that didn't work very well. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep undoing. And okay, back to where we started. Okay. If you like, you can just sit and watch this part while I test things out, and then I think the method that works, I'll just show you exactly how I did. Like I'll undo it and I'll go back and show you exactly what I did. Okay. already created a chamfered line over here, and you can't undo, so just show you a quick way of deleting it. Just select the top line over here, and just loop it around. Okay, and same for here. Okay, and loop it around. Okay, now control and select this icon, the vertices, and then go back to edge, hit backspace, go back to vertex, and hit backspace again. And there you go. Okay, so this is what you should have. Okay, we're going to try a different method. I guess, okay, you can go ahead and try this with me. So instead of moving downwards and creating this area from this edge, we're going to move upwards this time, and just see how it works out. Okay, so delete the polygons over here. Just select them and go ahead and delete them. I don't want this to bother us, so I'm just going to delete it for now. This happens a lot in modeling. You create edges and then delete them again, and it just keeps going on. Okay. Instead of creating this as two edges that sort of move around each other, I'm going to create them again two edges but narrow, and create a third edge from the back. Okay, you'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, so just drag this one here, there. Okay. Let's drag these down. Okay. And from here, let's drag them backwards. Alright. Edge, and let's pull them out just a bit. Okay. Actually, sorry about that. Let's try something different here, which should help a lot. Okay, drag these edges, and it was just like they were before. Sorry, it's really confusing. It's just all trial and error. Let's go to bottom view. Just quickly sort of adjust them. There. That's good. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna do something a bit different. If you want to save here, go ahead, because now we're going to delete all of these. This because I'm modeling the front, but I'm taking it from the bottom up, not downwards. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and delete these as well. The reason I kept them was to create that bottom panel. Okay. Sorry about the confusion. Okay. Let's see. Select this one, and let's just target weld it over here. Okay, that's good. Now let's go ahead and select these, loop around. Okay, and let's move them up just a bit. Okay. Now just go around adjusting them onto the lines of the blueprint.
Don't worry about this seam just yet. We'll get to that later. I'm not too worried about how the sides are looking right now. More concerned with the front. Alright. Going to connect these with 2. Yeah, 2's fine. And just sort of pull them inwards, like so. Now. Okay. There we go. From the side view, I'm just going to push it outwards. Okay, like so. Okay. Now, sorry. Okay. Shift, move it upwards. Now, target weld them here. Move these over here. Make sure you leave a straight edge over here. Okay. Okay, let's insert vertex over here. And target weld this one here, the one we just created. Okay, check your geometry. We need to fix that. Okay. So, using your cut tool, just go around cutting a line through here. Okay. Alright, looks good. We can chamfer these. We're chamfer to 0.01, and don't forget to fix these edges here. Okay, check how it looks. Okay, in the actual car, this is not a hard corner. Over here, it has to be a smooth curve. Okay, we're good. Now, let's just take it step by step. Let's loop these guys around. And let's chamfer to 0.01. Alright. Okay, that looks good so far. Okay. Loop. This time, this edge is chamfered, but this part over here is smooth. So we're gonna have to find a way to work around that. Okay, so just gonna deselect these and chamfer these to 0.01. Okay. then I'm going to select these over here. Oops. And chamfer them manually. Guess that's okay. I chamfer to 1.881. Okay, cancel it. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in on here. Weld these two, and weld these two. Okay, there we go. Hard edge, smooth surface. And it's good so far. Okay, let's fix this now. Okay, I'm just going to deselect these two, and manually I'm going to chamfer this just that much. Okay, my chamfering was 1.067. Okay, then I'm going to grab this edge, loop it around, and chamfer it to 0.01, because in the actual car this is a hard corner, this is a smooth curve. That looks okay. Just sort of spread it out here. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna save. Okay, and let's see. I'm just gonna loop that edge around and just try to chamfer it. Not too much. 1.22 was my chamfering amount. Okay. This part looks okay. Of course, if you want to leave it as it was, then of course, by all means. I just want to chamfer mine to make create a sort of corner over here. Okay. Now let's fix this. Guess what we can do is that. No. Okay, this corner over here is bothering me. Okay, I'll just try something. What if I connect it here? Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. I'm not too happy with what's going on over here. I'm just testing something out here. If you wanna try it, by all means. Nope, that doesn't look good. This is fine, I just want to adjust it a bit more. Okay. Where's the actual problem coming from? Okay, well, I guess it's okay for now. If later on it's still not looking so good, I'm going to fix it. But we just need to move on with the rest of the car because we spent quite a bit of time on the front. Okay, so for now I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to come back to it later. Okay. Just going to fix this up just a bit. And there you go. There's the front created. Don't worry about this curve. We still haven't extruded inwards. When we do that, we'll fix that up in no time. Okay. So here we have the front. We learned a new method today that sometimes you just have to work around the model. If something doesn't work through several trials, just try going the other way. It works just fine. Okay. Still bothered by this part. I know it won't show up in renders. Like when you render this, it will show up quite nicely, but I might come back to it later. It's kind of bothering me. But for now, this just creates the front, and next we'll be moving on to this part over here, and that way we will have finished the front half of the car. Alright, and we'll continue in the next part. Alright.